are destroying the culture. We need the Black Nerd Podcast now. I don't care where they are, beam them here and now.
Nerds! Nerds! Nerds!
Here comes them black nerds, zones on with big words. Cakes that make us all smile. Dave's little songs every time you look wild. Veins kinda like a mastermind. Dave's one shows up every single time. Yeah, how was your night gonna bring the fight? Case this is Black Nerd Podcast, winning all the fights.
Yeah, it's your boy JS Wanna Supply. We are back. All right, you know what I'm saying? Look, I would like to say we haven't been live in a few weeks, but we've given you guys content every week. We've made sure to pre-record so that y'all can have the greatness in your phones and in your headsets or wherever you got them. But today, right now, we are live, and I'm so excited. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No. All right. Enough of the damn clapping. All right. Jalen, what's good, fam? How you feeling?
I'm feeling better now since I see you guys. Happy Sunday.
Man, yo, happy Sunday, man. And we so happy that you are, you know what I'm saying, safe and you are in good health. You know what I'm saying? You scared the shit out of me on Wednesday. So, you know, yeah. So we're gonna have to find you like $1 million or something like that so we can enclose you into a gilded cage of gold so that nothing can ever happen. Yeah, that sounds really.
I would like that. That sounds like a life I'd like to live.
Nah, sounds like I want to live that life. Yo, we've got our internet warrior in the building. Sloan is on deck, huh? Yep. See, you came right off of this podcast and say there will be no Cyclops slander, and then went on an internet tear, just not allowed. Yo, what the hell are you doing?
It's been busy.
Yo, I be dying laughing. Yo, I be like, yo, who are you? How do these people find you? But anyway, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. Glad to be here. How are you guys doing?
Man, we missed you, man. It's been a couple of weeks, man. We like, man, this man got famous and went on without us. You know what I mean?
I know it's just been tough. Just a little bit. Got a new job and everything. Struggling to get my story written and stuff. So I've been tired, really.
Good,
well,
good.
Congratulations.
So for real. How close are you to finishing?
I mean, I'm still writing it. I'm almost at the mid-season climax. Like it's like we're right in the middle of it. So basically we're halfway through the first season, you could say.
Got you. Okay. Congratulations. All right. And then, of course, now, if you've been watching us on social media, you know I put up the post. We got a special guest here. He is from my hometown. He's from Baltimore. He lives in Baltimore. He is a DJ. They also have an internet radio station. They also do events. They also are nerd. I'm going to let him explain himself. Yo, we have Mr. Planet in the building. How you doing, sir?
Hey, what's going on with y'all? I found my people. You know what I mean? Thank you guys just for having me on the show and just letting me talk about the brand for a little while.
Facts. Oh, so he unfortunately is having camera issues, so we'll just put this up so y'all know what he looks like. You know what I'm saying? He did not make the pillow, but he has the pillow. But that is what it is. All right, so brother, so my first question is, what inspired you to create businesses around your love, like you being a nerd? What gave you the inspiration to go, yo, I can build businesses around some nerdy shit?
I think it definitely just started with making music in general. When I was like 17, I was in high school. I just graduated and I decided I wanted to make music. So I was a rapper at one time and I just needed an aesthetic. And once we kind of found something that stuck, we just never let it go, honestly. And then through ups and downs, I realized like I don't really enjoy rapping. I didn't enjoy being a producer, but I love DJing and curating. And then from there, we were just able to do so much stuff.
Got you. Tell them your give us a little bit of your highlight reel, and then we can go in depth later on in the show. But like, what are the things that you most proud of?
Yeah, man, right now, I think the things that I'm most proud of are our residency at the Motor House. It's a local art gallery in Baltimore. We are there every second Friday, and it's a video game dance party. And then we book different DJs from all over the country and a lot of local DJs as well, just to spin open format. But then we also provide our own video games because we're also a video game sponsor. And we do that pretty often. And then we try to bring it to other locations as well. We're planning our next tour coming up soon. That's Hatsune Miku themed with a collective called Echo Pop Stars. So we're super, super excited for that. And just really excited about our radio show, morphingraderadio.xyz. As soon as you go to the website, you can just click it and we're live 24/7. So whenever you want to tune in, whenever you're gaming, whenever you're just hanging out with your friends, you can always listen to it. Besides that, like my favorite thing is just being able to do the cons that we've been able to do. We've been blessed to do Otakon, GalaxyCon. This year we have UmaCon and Baltimore Comic Con. So we have a lot of things coming up.
My God.
Wow. And when you say we, it's you and who else? Or
so it's actually myself and 6 other beautiful people that I've been able to meet. My right hand man is my man Ben Banger. He's a producer and artist as well and a DJ. We have another DJ in the collective called Auntie Morgan. A new DJ. He hasn't debuted just yet, but he's on his way. His name is Tenshi. We have a dancer on the team. His name is Torian, and we have our in-house art person, Title. And beyond that, we have our in-house sponsor, the Al Combo. So all of those people just really help me do everything. Like I wouldn't be Morphing Grid without them at all.
That's fire. All right. Well, let's get this show going, man. It's so nice to have the team back. It's so nice to have a special guest, but y'all know we got to get to the gadgets and the little giblets and the stuff that we love to spend our money on. You wouldn't be a nerd if you wasn't dumping money on something that you're obsessed about. All right. So the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this joint up here. I think this is Jalen's acquisition. What in the world is this? Oh, yeah. That's lit. That is super lit.
I got a friend who'd love this.
Okay. So I am, I'm always shopping for something for the house. And so I have been looking for a waffle maker. And there are a million different types of waffle makers. They have the big ones, the little ones, the circular ones, the square ones, the heart-shaped ones. But why get any of that, right? When you can get a Millennium Falcon.
Nah, that's a fact. I need that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like,
do you understand? Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I'm listening. No, I said I need that. My bad. Go ahead, boss. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. Do you understand how happy my husband would be if I give him one of these waffles? He might marry me again.
I mean, that's the way to do it. You know what I'm saying?
If a woman buys me this, she's getting married and we having a whole family.
Yeah, super fire. Planet, you know what I'm saying? Are you a Star Wars fan or you know what I mean? And if so, would you want your waffles in the shape of a Millennium Falcon?
For sure. I was like, when I saw this, I was like doing a little bit of searching myself. I might have to grab this.
Yeah, that was lit. Yeah, you won the run today, Jalen.
Once again.
No. Let's not do that. Don't act like you be on a run. Like, let's not do that. Y'all know this is my segment. Normally, I win. This is just
last week,
but I'm getting
cactus coasters.
You have been
week before that. Ninja Star.
You right.
Ninja Star magnets. Refrigerator magnets.
That is true. You on a small run. I'm gonna let you have it. You know what I mean? All right. My guy Sloan, tell us about this.
All right. So you know me, I love anything from the 90s and I love comic books. And one of the best time periods for Marvel was, in my opinion, when they were doing the 2099 series. They made amazing things. Like case in point, Spider-Man 2099. We gonna know he's besides Peter Parker and Miles Morales, he's one of the most loved versions of Spider-Man. And me being a big Ghost Rider fan and loving anything emo and heavy metal, Ghost Rider 2099 was immediate cop. I mean, this guy has a retractable flaming chainsaw. How metal do you get than that? And he's got a jet bike. Wow. Nah.
When did this come out?
I mean, it's probably as old as you.
94. Hey, buddy. Hey, you watch yourself. All right. No, I said 94 to 96. You know what I'm saying? All right. Yeah, that's what's up. Oh, I might have to pick this joint out. So, have you actually had an opportunity to read it, or?
I've read a couple of issues from this run. So far, I'm liking it. It's the premise is about a guy who was a hacker, and he basically messed around and hacked the wrong gang. So what happened was he almost died because he got hit with some kind of virus, but like basically digital equivalent of ghosts in cyberspace took his consciousness and uploaded it into a battle android modeled off of one of the heroes from the Golden Age of Heroes, which is our time period now, and that's what 2099 basically is. It's like it's like people looking to the past and saying, you know, I'm gonna take on this man to basically revitalize that kind of thing. So they say Ghost Rider since he's basically punishing, like you know Johnny Silverhand from a Cyberpunk 2077.
Yep,
it's kind of like that. He basically is like against the corporations and stuff like that.
Got you. It's funny that you said that because I just bought 2077 last week, and I've been playing it all this week. So this is my first time really getting into it. So like I'm just now being annoyed by Johnny Silverhands as he keeps trying to take over my character. So yeah, pretty crazy.
Get some tissues ready. That the story is going to put your emotions to the ringer.
It's already sad. It was sad. Yo, there's so much stuff going on in that game, but I love that game. I ain't gonna lie. I'm really, really impressed with Cyberpunk, how they did it. Hey, Planet, my question for you is, do you have a favorite comic book, or or do you read, or have you read in the past?
Absolutely. I think my favorite comic book is the Killing Joke. That's like one of my I put those very, very high up there. But I read as many comic books as I can. I definitely think that in the 2099 series, John Eisenhart, like the Hulk of that time, that's like top tier for me, and definitely Miguel O'Hara as well.
Oh yeah,
got you.
I love 2099 Hulk too.
The Killing Joke's one of my favorites.
Yo, shout out to Tristan Flood. Shout out to you. You know what I mean? I don't know what 8 spiders means, but I'm flattered. Thank you.
He's a big Spider-Man fan.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I love that for him. You know what I mean? That's what's up. All right. So here's the last one. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's get this back the way it's supposed to be now. Boom. And then us on the side. Bam. Like that. So what drops tomorrow on our Patreon? Me and Fame just started playing Star Wars Unlimited, the card game. So that's my first time ever playing tabletop card games outside of Spades, Bidwist and Tonk and, poker. So I am playing and I love it. I love playing Star Wars Unlimited, but now I just found out they have a lower decks card game, and that's what this is. So and the great thing is, for all of the people that don't like spending a lot of money, this isn't a game that requires you to continue to buy packs and packs and packs and packs. So you would cop one of these packs, and what it'll have is it'll have 2 player cards, meaning that you get to, each one of you will pick a player. And then you will play against each other to, obviously win. And there's just a bunch of great art. There's a bunch of great little journeys you go on in the card game. Just something different. And it's definitely something I'm trying to get into. So y'all try it out.
How many players can play this game?
For this particular game, two at a time.
Okay.
Yeah. So and even with the Star Wars Unlimited, I think it's kind of like, 2 at a time. Oh, that's you, Sloan. I just want to make sure everybody. Here we go. Hey, Sloan, I'll continue to root for you. Y'all keep y'all heads up and never look down. Well, I don't want to trip over any cracks or curbs, so I'm going to look down occasionally just to make sure. But I get the point that you're coming from. Just being a dick. All right, let's move on. All right. We've got two. Hopefully, I can find both of the videos. And so the first one is like an outer space pirate adventure game, that's coming out.
Developers of Minecraft have made a game that is literally Sea of Thieves in space, and not only does it look insane, but it's coming out for console and PC. This is a mission-based co-op FPS for up to 4 players, where you and your crew operate a spaceship together. You'll seamlessly switch between piloting, repairing, spacewalking, and boots on the ground combat. Each mission is handcrafted with random elements, so no 2 runs are the same. You'll need to manage your ship's systems, fend off alien threats, and scavenge for parts to upgrade your vessel. The game emphasizes teamwork. There are no set classes, so you and your friends can improvise roles on the fly. Whether you're extinguishing fires on the command deck or adjusting the ship's power grid mid-battle, coordination is key. You'll seamlessly land your ship on various planets, but this game is truly challenging. You'll quickly be overwhelmed, so you need to get in, scavenge for rare loot, fight off some enemies, and extract back to your ship with the loot, where you'll then seamlessly take off from the planet and take part in ship battles as you try to escape to space, all in real time. It's called Jump Ship, and it drops for Xbox and PC later this year.
All right. What do y'all think about this?
So we're playing it together, or are we gonna stress Sloan out if we play it together?
Nah, bro. I definitely want to play that. I think that's hard. You know what I'm saying? What you thinking, Sloan?
This is the game I've been praying for. Everything. I love pirates and I love space operas. So space pirate game. That's awesome. I'm definitely buying this.
And I like the combination of, all right, you fly the ship, but then you also can go on missions. So it goes from kind of like like you said, space flying to first person shooter. I just think that's fire. You know what I'm saying? Super gaming. So Jalen, is this something that's your style, or are you just going along with it because we're going to play?
I think it's going to be fun. It's not something that I would just play all the time. However, in a group, yeah, absolutely. If I'm playing with my friends, then it will be fun. But if I'm just playing with like random people on the internet, then no.
Nah, I'm with you. Planet, how about you? Are you a gamer?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm like super excited for this. I'm a PlayStation person mainly, but I have an Xbox in my house, so I'll definitely be copping this. And games that emphasize on co-op are like stuff that I need. Like I want to be on the phone, or we're on Twitch or Discord or something. Like I want to be able to see what's going on. We all have to communicate. I definitely needed something like this.
For sure. All right, so I'm good. I'm glad. So that means when I buy this game, I got 3 other people that's ready to go. So Jalen, Sloan, and Planet. All right, just know that I'm calling y'all to be a part of this. Now let's go on to something a little more cutesy, a little bit more laid back.
With cozy is subjective. You're a starving vampire who can't exactly go around knocking on doors, so you turn your crumbling estate into a hotel and let dinner come to you. You'll use your vampire powers to renovate rooms, fix up the place, and cook meals with highly questionable ingredients. There's farming, crafting, and even an undead cow and zombie chickens to help keep the kitchen stocked. And the meat, just don't ask. Directly up underneath that lobby are full-blown monster dungeons where you'll fight, loot, and forge your own weapons to keep the business running. Eventually, you'll hire other vampires like chefs, porters, and receptionists who all get paid in cash and sometimes blood. It's cozy chaos meets gothic absurdity, like Tim Burton made a hotel management sim, and I'm completely obsessed. Bloody Hell Hotel is weird, dark, and 100% for you if you like your game strange, stylish, and just a little unhinged. Follow for more cozy games like this. And remember, cozy is subjective. I said good day.
I said good day, sir. All right, Jalen.
So let me unpack how that ad was specifically targeted for me.
For sure.
Because I just told y'all that I wouldn't play the other game regularly. Like I would probably play it a little bit here and there. This is something that I could see myself actually playing regularly. And the lady said it. Do you like something dark, stylish, spooky, weird, all of that? I need it all. Yes. For sure.
Sloan.
You said this game was cute. What was cute about this game? This is something, and I've been into the most. I dig it. That's what I'm saying. I dig it. This is
I think it's cute.
this is a Guillermo del Toro project. I love it. So
I love the big heads and the cartoon faces and the exaggerated. It's so much exaggeration in it, and I just think that's cute. And I mean, like, if I was younger, I'd probably be scared of it. But now that I'm older, I'd be like, oh, that's cute. I could play that all night. That ain't no big deal for me. I like it. So you know what I'm saying? Planet, would you buy this for your girlfriend? How would this go down? Like, or would you actually play this game?
Hey, she can't play it. This is for me. I want to live out all of my Sinners fantasies in any way that I can. So I'm pro any black people vampire content that I'm going to get. So if that's me, I got to stream while I play that game. I love it.
I respect that. Oh, and he going live stream it. Okay. Shout out to my Twitch people. Shout out to everybody on Twitch right now. You feel me? All right. Now, when we going to go to a commercial, we're going to come back and I need to talk. We're going to talk to Planet and get all in his business because that's the reason why we here. So look, y'all keep it live. We right back. Yo, Black Nerd Podcast. Oh, yo, what's up, man? I didn't even see you there. Look, I'm setting up for the next pod, but before I do, let me run this by you. Have you checked out our Patreon? Patreon.com/VVC Life. If you haven't, what you waiting on? You know what I'm saying? We've got mixtapes. We've got ringtones for free. Indie Show mixtape for free. VVC Life magazine free. Exclusive stand-ups free. You got over 200 videos, including Campfire Tales, Black Nerd Extras, Masterminds After Show, Black Watch Theater, and much more, including our monthly meetings where you can weigh in on everything that we got going on. Also, we've got our Build Your Platform class. You know what I'm saying? It's on 75% off right now. That means you can get it for $25. Last but certainly not least, man, if you join for $5, I'll do content reactions. All you do is sign up, drop it into the post, and then I'll do it within 5 business days. So sign up right now, patreon.com/VVC Life, and be a part of our community. Thanks. Peace.
It's time for our 2025 VVC Life merch sale.
Hey guys, you know I can't pass up a good sale. I'm headed to the store right now to grab me some gear.
Where are you going? The sale is online.
Wait, what?
Black Nerd and the Indie Show have brand new designs ready to spruce up your wardrobe so you can be ready for summer. Support your favorite show by wearing these work and home-safe designs printed on great fabrics, shipped quickly to your door. Go to vvcmerch.com, and if you do so right now, you can use code SPRINGVVC to get 20% off your entire order. Don't wait, this sale may not last long.
Wow, I can order right from my phone.
vvcmerch.com, and if you do so right now, you can use code SPRINGVVC to get 20% off your entire order.
Yeah, we back. Yeah, so make sure if you haven't done so, man, get on our Discord, yo. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know where to go, just hit one of us. We'll send you the link. You know what I'm saying? Put you right up in there. And that way you can hang out with Beyonce, Deadpool, and the other people, crazy people that we got in there. And I'm not playing. They are really in there. That's wild. So anyway, Planet, it is time, man. It's time. It's you and us time. You know what I mean? So where did you get the name Planet from? Because you don't seem to be that overweight. You look kind of small to me, buddy. I don't. You're not as big as a planet.
So full disclaimer, it's nothing to do with like space or anything like that. I kind of like the name. Just to explain, like I like the name just kind of to stand on its own, like share. You know what I mean? Like I don't really like DJ Planet or any of those things. But I got this name from a buddy of mine when I was in 10th grade. He gave me a shiny Starmie. Like we were playing competitive Pokemon at the time. I needed to name it something because that was one of the rules. So I panicked and I said Planet Mars. So when I started making music, I ended up calling myself Planet Mars. But as I got older, I just kind of felt like the name was a little bit cumbersome. So I was like, what if I just cut Mars off of it and it was just Planet? And then for a while, people thought it was space related, and I kind of just had to like just be like, no, it's just kind of like a word, just whatever. But from there, like it's become like the main thing that people in my life call me. Like the only person that calls me my real name is like my grandma at this point.
Got you. All right. So what inspired you guys to get together and start an internet radio station? Like I had, this platform used to be an internet radio station before I shifted to do podcasts, and I did it for 15 years, and it's a lot of work. What inspired you to kind of go that route?
So around quarantine, I needed a way to still make like people pay attention to what we were doing. but I knew that we couldn't do shows and stuff like that. So we ended up starting the show on Mixcloud around that time. And we also did podcasts. So that was my way to still stay connected to artists while we were still in the house and still being able to pull up on people and do interviews and things of that sort. But then from there, I kind of took a back seat from it. It was something that a lot of people asked to come back though. So once I really gotten like my DJ bag a lot more and I started realizing like my love for R&B music and just my love for different genres and things like that, I was like, I need some place that I can constantly have my music playing. So I needed something that was gonna like hit the people, but do it at all times of the day. So that's when I sought out the 24-hour streaming situation. And then I was thinking about broadcasting and things of that such. I also was inspired by a show called People Just Do Nothing. It's like a BBC comedy, and it's about them like making a pirate radio station. And I just thought that idea was so easy. I was like, if you could get on the radio and say whatever you wanted, like that would be amazing, or play whatever you wanted. And I just kind of like followed that dream when I was younger.
I love that. I love that. So the main topic of the show is first superhero movie you loved. So is it safe to say that before we get into that specific question, that you have a love for Power Rangers because you named the platform, what was that, Morphin Radio?
Yeah, Morphin Grid Radio. So yeah, absolutely. Like Power Rangers is the #1 aesthetic. All tokusatsu is really a big love of mine. So anything that I do, you can think it's Ranger related.
Awesome. Okay, so my next question is, which Ranger is the best Ranger?
This is super controversial, but I'm gonna have to give it to my man Starter Grayson, my man Carter Grayson from Lightspeed Rescue. That man is a leader. He was a firefighter, and then he was like, you know what? I'm gonna go punch demons in the face, and I'm gonna still be a firefighter on the side. So just seeing bro kind of do his thing, that still sticks into my mind to this day. Follow up, or like if I had to choose like another one, is definitely Jason David Frank, like Tommy Oliver, and like we love him so much over here. Like we named our toy drive after him, so he definitely has to be mentioned somewhere. But Carter Grayson just above, you know what I mean? Like I love that guy. Starter Grayson is what we call him.
Wait a minute, you do a toy drive?
Yeah, so the Jason David Frank toy drive, we do that every year. Since bro passed away not too long ago, we thought like, why don't we kind of do something dope? And like that's like our way to kind of embody what like being a Ranger is about. Like kind of like when we first found out what Power Rangers was as a kid, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Word. Man, dog, that's fire. Would you do that during Christmas time?
Yeah, so we started in October, and then we do it all 3 months up until December 20th, and then from there we choose either a school or the local library to give it to.
And how can people get involved if they want to get involved?
So around October, we're going to be putting out all of the information for that. But then let's say like you're not in the Baltimore area, but you want to support. We actually have a system so where like you can just donate the money. We make sure that we send you your receipts and everything. If you want a specific toy that you want to buy yourself and send it to us, we have a certain list of rules and regulations that you have to follow, but we're open to all donations.
Okay.
Oh, I love that, bro. I love that. You know what I mean? Shout out to you. All right, so you got Benjamin Banger in the comments saying, "Yo, my boy P is this in this bitch." Shout out to him, yo. And not using the curse word. So shout out to you for that. So all right, let's move on. So like, all right, so you've got a 24-hour radio station. Yeah. You're a DJ. You've got fundraising. Well, I mean not fundraising, but you have a nonprofit style arm. You know, what else do you do?
From there, I just like to travel. I've been really trying my best to get to different places to just spin and meet different DJs and that kind of stuff. And I also have been doing a little bit more in the anime community and trying to help organize with like con events and stuff like that.
That's what's up. Do you have any nerd mixtapes that we could get and download? What's up, man? Tell us how we can get our hands on the mixes.
So very soon, Morphin Grid is going to be dropping a project that we're going to be able to give you, but we're trying to keep that under wraps. But if you guys want to hear a video game playlist that I helped contribute to, the homies over at Game Click, we did a collab, and we have a whole playlist that's on Apple Music and all streaming services that has all of the video game picks of just like different favorite songs of ours and everything.
Man, that's hard. Shout out to Cap Games World. He said, talking about being a hustler. Dang. Yeah, that's a fact. I'm trying to understand how this man go to the bathroom or get some sleep, because yeah, he sound like he's working 24/7. All right, so in your squad, y'all do events. You know what I'm saying? What was the genesis of you guys starting to do that? Was that because you wanted to build your own community? Were you trying to connect the different, how kind of give us
not at all, actually. So honestly, the opposite. But around that time in my career, I had just left my childhood friends of making music. So I was kind of like on my own, and I didn't really like it. I didn't want to do it. But it actually took the homies in the collective, Torian and Ben Banger. We just did a one-off event, and it was just like my first time really like hanging out with them like one-on-one. But I had known them both for quite some time. And Torian pulled me to the side, and he was just like, "Hey, like, we should keep doing this, like, and make this a thing." And I told him, like, absolutely not. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I love you, and we can do this again, but nah, like, you should just text me. And I was super anti like having another collective. Ben Banger, we hung out one day, pulled me to the side and said the same thing, and I told him the same thing. And I threw an event, and I needed a DJ last minute, and the only person that answered was Ben. So while we were DJing, Torian ended up pulling up, and we were all standing behind the booth, and I was like, okay, yeah, let's do this. So if it really wasn't for them, I wouldn't even be doing any of the things that I'm doing now, to be honest with you.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to Ben. I think
need a little push.
Facts, you know what I mean? And I said this off air, but I wanted to make sure I said this on air, bro. What you doing are things that I never conceptualized. And I've been in entertainment my entire life. I never thought, and yo, even take it a step further, me and my boy Fame were talking the other day, and I was like, the journey of doing Black Nerd Podcast has been so emotionally fulfilling, and it's been very nostalgic, like, because there's so much that I hadn't thought about. I never thought about how nerdy I was growing up. It was just a part of who I was. But then once you get to talking about it and you're immersed in it, I start remembering, man, I used to collect this. I used to do this. I used to love comic books. So it really brings me a different level of happiness. And to be on this journey and then find people like you where I'm like, oh, you're doing nerdy style events. Oh, I feel comfortable pulling up to that. Like, I'm not a section in bottles, stand on the couch and act like I'm better than everybody type of dude. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? But if we're going to play some games, or, if it's a laid back situation, people that are just like me that are around and we all have similar interests, that's an easy place for me to kind of like fall into and make it my home. So like, shout out to you for that, bro. Like, and I'm a fan and I respect it, bro. And I just wanted to make sure I said that on air.
So thank you so much. Like, it really means the world. Like, I say this online whenever people like show love to the brand. Like, I just do this for y'all. Like, if you guys weren't so open with just being nerdy and me seeing that growing up, I probably wouldn't even be as comfortable as I am today. So y'all really paved the way for people like us.
Word. Well, we ain't really do nothing. Y'all doing all the hard work, you know what I'm saying? And then you and Sloan's trying to slay all of the bad people on the internet. I don't know why he's still trying to do that, but whatever. If that makes him happy, it makes me happy. And that's what I'm here for. All right. So look, we're gonna go into one more. Wait a minute. Let me see. What do we got? I'm sorry, I gotta run these commercials because I'm trying to promote all of the stuff that we do, but at the same time, we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
Are you a black nerd searching for your squad? Tired of trying to find folks who get your love for anime, gaming, comics, and all things pop culture?
Then join the Black Nerd Podcast Discord. It's your new home. We're talking videos, comics, sci-fi, anime, and so much more. Connect, share, and geek out with a community that understands you. From deep dives into lore to epic gaming sessions, your tribe is waiting.
The Black Nerd Podcast Discord. Your community awaits.
Riddle me this, Batman.
All right, it's all you, Queen.
We always have this problem. What
we can hear you.
Okay. What is something that no one wants, but no one wants to lose?
Name something that no one wants and no one wants to lose. And Planet, you can also answer this question if you got it. Please have the answer, because I don't have the answer. What is something?
Don't Google it.
I'm not Googling. Got my hands up. All right.
because Jay be cheating sometimes.
That's a lie. I've never cheated. I just be knowing stuff sometimes. All right. No one wants and no one wants to lose.
Time.
No one wants. Everybody wants time. Shoot, I need time.
Oh, who said time?
Me.
Sloan.
Oh no, not time.
I got
And Tristan
Yeah.
said a job, but no, it is not a job. I feel it though, because I don't want to work, but I definitely don't want to lose my job.
Exactly. Yeah, that's 1,000%. Tristan, 1,000 for that one, my guy. Yo, Tristan, I need you in the group chat. Like you're somebody I need on my Discord. That's funny. So no one wants. For sure. I cannot guess. All right, so I guess this one has to go into next week. Go ahead, Sloan. See if you
know any other guesses.
No. Oh, I got it mixed up. I thought it said what's something that someone wants but doesn't want to lose. So I got mixed up. So time.
Yeah, something that no one wants, but no one wants to lose.
Dang. We suck.
I don't know.
What'd you say?
Oh, responsibilities.
Oh,
no, I'm cool losing all of my responsibilities. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good without it. All right. Well, what y'all gonna do is I'm gonna clip this up. I'm gonna put this on social media, and we're gonna see if you guys can guess it. You know what I'm saying? If we can get a guess by next week, then I'll have to send out a T-shirt or something. So we're gonna let that rock. Once again, Jalen, you have stumped us. I think you're becoming very proficient at stumping us and making us look bad. Thank you.
Just doing my job.
Yeah, right. All right, let's get into some topics. Yeah, we got a lot of interesting things to kind of run back and forth. Let's start with something a little bit fun.
The hottest thing in AI right now. It's called Vlogwarts.
Year 2, here we fucking go.
These are AI-generated, R-rated Harry Potter skits made with Google Veo 3. And this account has gone from 0 to 130,000 followers in just 2 weeks. It's out of control. But the reason this is so interesting is because of what it means for Hollywood. And spoiler alert, it might be a good thing. Vlogwarts is the canary in the coal mine for AI content. Every popular show is about to have hundreds of AI spin-offs just like this, with infinite endings, unlimited character arcs, and fan-controlled narratives. It's the next evolution of fan fiction, but it's superpowered by AI video. Now here's the thing, most people think this is horrible for Hollywood because of the IP infringement, but I don't think so. Any derivative work getting popular only increases the umbrella value of the original IP. This gets more people talking about Harry Potter, not less. So the real question isn't whether or not this is going to exist. And by the way, good luck stopping it. The question is, if this continues, how might Hollywood take advantage? If I were in Hollywood, this is the playbook. The traditional entertainment model is built inside out. A central group in Hollywood creates the IP and then pays media outlets to promote it. But I think the future of entertainment is going to work in reverse, outside it. You're going to have tens of thousands of AI directors making shows permissionlessly. And new franchises are going to be built on the backs of these AI cinematic universes. They're pre-validated, social native, free to test, and can drop new episodes whenever they want. So if I'm Hollywood, I'm sitting on thousands of the best writers and storytellers in the world. Why not test ideas in public and then use the social validation to guide investment into major movies? Every minute of the original Harry Potter cost $15 million to make. Vlogwarts cost $50 and a laptop. Mischief managed to win again.
All right. This video clip expands so many topics, you know what I'm saying? But Jalen, go ahead, take it off.
I am here for all of this. And just think of all of the free publicity that they're getting, the free advertisement that they're getting.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. And they got rid of that page, by the way, and then somebody respawned 2 new pages. But go ahead, Sloan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild.
Easy.
It is an interesting choice, but I've seen something similar. There's this one page they do they have this. It's a Bible version of it, so they have Bible stories,
yes.
AI generated stuff. I've seen it's hilarious.
They come up on Facebook all the time.
Yeah, like Jesus, like, hey, yo, man, I'm about to go walk on water. Like, man, I just fed all of y'all. Y'all complaining about this and that, the third. Yeah, it's fine.
I told
Yeah,
y'all to trust the process, but no.
Nah.
Stay in Egypt.
My favorite one is the Stormtrooper vlogs. That is the craziest joint. Bitch ass Vader got us out here going to town to wheel. Like, yo, he just be wilding. So, all right. So that you've got this basic level of just being able to have variations on IPs that we love and being able to get, new episodes all the time. That's one element of it. The other element of it is the limitless opportunities for people like us, where we are already in a space where, Sloan is writing comic books, I'm working on an audio drama, Fame's working on, some stuff. We can now, without having an expensive studio, we can now take and create visuals for our creations. If Sloan wants to turn the comic book into a cartoon, like a TV show, like he can now do that. Like, it's going to cost them, but it's more accessible than any other time in history. Then I would also say the thing that people are not thinking about is this redefined short form content. An app crashed a few years ago because they dumped $500 million into these 6-minute TV shows, but now people are going to be addicted to these 1 minute, 2 minute, if I'm telling you, Jalen, once I give her the page, she's going to watch every last one of them goddamn vlog wart videos 4 or 5 times over, probably take them and send them to somebody else, and then it'll go crazy. And they didn't have to build an app to get people on it. It's like you create something, it goes, and people love it, and it's easily digestible. I think that shows us as creators like how we should be maneuvering to capture new audiences, you know what I mean, and build. I think it's a beautiful vertical. Planet, let me ask you this question. As somebody, that has the internet radio station and does the DJ events, like, do you guys utilize any of this kind of AI tech to do marketing or to integrate in with your events?
There's a fine line, but I believe in still including the artists. Like, if I do decide to use AI on something, I try and take it out of my hands and I still give it to somebody on the team that I know can add that extra flair to it, so that way it doesn't stay basic. But I try my best to just work with like local artists if we can. But like, AI is when we're in a pinch, and I do think it's like useful whenever we do need to use it.
No, I agree. No, 1000%. And AI is awesome and all, but it is getting really weird. The people look so realistic. Yeah, I've seen some crazy ones. We did a pre-roll on a couple of pods ago where it's like a person asking people questions in the streets, and it's like one is a fairy and one is like a waltz. It's just so many weird stuff that you see now, and and it looks hyper realistic. But I look forward to seeing how we can. I think that, like Planet said, if you find great artists, they can utilize the AI to just amplify what they do and take it to another level. We don't always have to steal something from someone else to make what you do dope. But, let's move on to the next thing.
Paying attention to quantum computing.
What's quantum computing?
Great question. But ever since computers have...
This nigga been waiting his whole life to go ham. Like, he's been waiting for somebody to ask that question.
Been existing. Don't worry, this is going to tie into manifestation. We use classical computers. Classical computers give you answers. They give you output. Yeah. So the easiest way to imagine this is if you stand at the entrance of a maze, your goal is to get to the middle of the maze. Now, everyone that's gone through a maze knows that you'll go down one path. Oh, dead end. You come back. You go down another path. Oh, dead end. You come back. So you do different calculations to eventually find your way to the middle. That's what a classical computer is. A quantum computer, and this is why it's mind-blowing, stands at the entrance of the maze and at the same time, instantaneously goes down all the paths at the same time and then gets to the middle. Why? Because it's leveraging the quantum field. It's leveraging what's called superposition in quantum physics, where the answer exists already. So let me just explain. So Google have just developed their Willow chip. And this was December. And it was able to get a calculation in under 5 minutes. That would have taken their most advanced classical supercomputer trillions and trillions of years. Why? Because Willow got the answer from a parallel version of the universe. So Google themselves confirmed, oh, this ties into the many worlds interpretation that was first talked about in the 70s. The answer already existed, and Willow was just able to tap into the quantum realm to get it. Now, bringing this back to manifestation then, and what I was just saying about dreams. So how do quantum computers work? They are put in the coldest environments on Earth to be able to perform on a quantum level. And what they do is they remove all friction and noise that this physical world has. That's why they're like dunked deep in like ice cold temperatures. And when they're down there and there's no noise, they're able to get the answers from the quantum realm instantly, almost in a way. Whereas if it was warmer, too much noise, things happen, things break down. We are quantum computers. The answer, our manifestation, already exists in the same place that those quantum computers are getting theirs from. It makes sense then that when we dream, we're questioning the noise of our analytical mind. We're no longer doubting ourselves. We're not questioning. We're doing the same thing in a sense. And that's also what's happening in meditation, for example. Or why is it that we get more signs when we're present in life? Because when we're present, we turn down the noise.
What y'all think? What y'all think? My man went.
Not where I thought he was going with that.
Yeah, that definitely took a whole 180. I was like, oh, okay.
But, oh, wow. Way to wrap that up and tie it together. Okay.
My man went real scientific and then dropped some spiritual on you. You wasn't ready. You wasn't ready at all.
I was not. I admit.
Okay. So my next question is, do you kind of believe in what he's saying? You know, because if you break it down, the essence of everything he's saying is that mankind has the ability of self-manifestation. You can manifest whatever you want. And this computer software is just another way to, you know, to make that a reality, to show you how real it is. You know what I mean? Sloan, what about you?
They shouldn't do it. First, I don't think it's possible. Second off, if it does, it sounds like self-extermination.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I'll put it to you this way. There's my favorite manga is called Spriggan. Spriggan is basically about this organization called Arkham, and they found advanced technology from ancient times. Like, it predates the dinosaurs, but we don't barely find it because with that advanced technology that is like basically magic, they wiped each other out. Which is something that we're doing now. We already got clean energy, nuclear reactors, and we already barely to handle that. We got social media, we got all these different amazing things, but what do we decide to do? We're just trying to destroy each other with it. So now you're saying we got some computer that can manifest stuff into reality? It's like that's
no, I think what he's saying, he's comparing like humans to a quantum computer. Like he's saying, like when we dream, we can we have the basic the capabilities. Our brain has the capabilities to think without without barriers, I guess, without the.
Yes. So I was saying, all right. So from the way I look at it, and everybody can have their own different perspective, is, you know, he was saying quantum computing dips into another dimension to find answers. Hey, I'm going to go to every dimension possible to find the answers to this question. And what he's saying is that the human mind has the capacity to go from one dimension to the next, meaning that there are the theory is there are infinite versions of Sloan Tempest. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you might be on your realm dealing with a certain issue that another version of yourself has already solved the problem. But because we get so bogged down of the noise of our current existence, the only time we can stretch into other dimensions is when we fall asleep. So what he's saying is, when you fall asleep, you're stretching into other dimensions, different versions of yourself. That's why you can have a dream about something happening somewhere that's you, but it's not you. It's just a different version in a different dimension. And so your sleep time is you quiet in your mind. But go ahead.
I don't know if other people have dreams like this, but like, say for instance, you lost something and you've been looking for it, you can't find it anywhere. Have you ever had a dream that you found what you were looking for?
And then woke up and found it. I've had that happen. But
yeah, sometimes I'll just like wake up and be like, oh damn, that was a dream. I really didn't find it. Like
when I tell you I've had weird dreams, but go ahead, Planet.
This is kind of like a weird one because I think I do rock. I think I am rocking what he's saying, because at a certain point, if I believe in human will, like if this was Dragon Ball Z, I'm on the side of humans all day, because I think that if there is something that we can't figure out, with enough willpower, we can just make answers to things. And I think that that's kind of like speaking to the thing where it's like that answer did exist. We just had to go somewhere to find it. And sometimes, like, I guess in the sense of like computers and stuff like that, it's like if I'm able to make something that can give me the answer to something, I see where that can get messy, but I believe that we should lean towards that, or at least like I'm identifying with that. But Sloan, I definitely see what you're saying, where you're like, that could be kind of like the beginning of the end, because like if like maybe not all questions, or maybe not all inquiries should have an answer to them. So like it's a weird position to be in.
Yeah,
word for sure. And I look, I could even argue from a religious standpoint that Jesus implemented everything that is currently here, in him saying that, like, when he pretty much said that every man, you know what I mean, can create themselves and be the best version of themselves. I remember I forgot there was a way it was said, but pretty much, you know what I'm saying? He said, I am God. Like, you know what I'm saying? I am a child of God, but I am God. That was him establishing who he is. And we all have the same power to do the same thing. But, you know what I mean? Just in a different way. But I don't want to go down that rabbit hole because we'll be here all day. So even though, you know, I don't mind being here all day. So shout out to Tristan. Tristan was saying, was he saying the mankind already has the knowledge, but we need technology to go further? Yes. To a certain extent, what we think and what we dream of, and if we say it into the universe, it will come to life. We need to make a move to make those dreams happen. Agreed. And something that I've learned over the last 5 years is that what you say, even the most random things, can have an effect. That's why you have to be very careful about what you say. Meaning that if you're having a bad day, don't be like, man, life sucks. Because guess what? Life is going to get worse. Like when people ask you how you feel, you don't be like, man, I'm kind of down. Yo, say life is great, man. Everything is great. Always say everything is great. Get up in the morning, look in the mirror, man, life is awesome. Man, this is a great day. I can't wait to take on the day. You'll be surprised how the more you say it and you make it a regular part, you'll be surprised how your demeanor changes. Your body starts to react when you're like, yo, everything is great, man. This is cool. Like we about to lit. Once you start adjusting your brain to look at things from a better perspective, better things happen. I'm just telling you that from my own personal experience. So hopefully that might help someone else. So Planet, my question to you is, you know, where do you see these businesses going? Like, you know, and what is your what is your goal, you know, in doing these events and doing all these things? That, like, is there something, like, is there an end goal for you, or is this just something you just started with some friends? You know, give me some details.
I think when it comes down to it, all I wanted with Morphing Grid was to be able to pay my bills. And I'm kind of able to do that now. So I don't really have, I guess, a set goal in mind, just kind of little things I'm trying to cross off the list. And I think that's kind of like, at least like where we're going with things. I guess I never try to have like a solid end goal with things in mind, because I'm never really satisfied once I get it. You know what I mean? So it's like, if I'm able to keep that open-ended, I feel like there's all kinds of possibilities. Like if I have it my way, I'm going to be an old man still doing this. So I just never want to stop. I just want it to be sustainable enough to where I don't ever have to stop doing it.
Got you. Now, what has been as we are people that are new in this lane as far as like Black nerd content, like what could you teach us or tell us that we could do to help bring more people to our banner? Like we would love to have more people watching, more people rocking with us. What would you suggest that we could be doing better?
One of the biggest blessings I think to my career as a whole has been community, like specifically just like give an umbrella term, like the anime community, and the people that I've met just on Twitter and like through like Twitter spaces and stuff like that have been some of my biggest supporters and helped my fan base grow from just being local to being all over the world now. Like having fans in the UK that like I can talk to constantly, or fans in Australia that stay up late just to talk to us, like little things like that. And that engagement, I feel like takes things so much further. And I've been able to find real business partners through there, real friends through there, and family. So I think that just being online in different communities and like really trying to engage with people and like kind of building those relationships is like one of the biggest and most important things you can do.
Okay, for sure. Thank you. That's good information. God damn, you should be a teacher. You know what I mean? All right, let's go and jump into another video.
Did you hear about the new food delivery app that's Black owned and giving all the other food delivery apps a run for their money? No? Let me show you real quick.
So I built this app and it's like TikTok meets DoorDash. You can scroll on videos of food and anything you see, you can actually order and get it delivered like right to your door.
The app is called BiteSite, and that was the owner, Lucius Daniel IV, and his sister. And since posting that video, they've gotten over 3.4 million views. Listen to what else he has to say about it.
I built this because, I wanted to see all my friends' favorite food delivery spots, and so now I can like go to their profile, see the places they liked and what they rated them.
With all the popularity from the video, BiteSite jumped up to top 6 in Apple's food and delivery apps. Currently, the app has over 150,000 dishes available to their customers, but it's only for New York City locals. And if you're like me, you're not in New York. But don't worry about it because they are allowing people to give requests. So you can request what restaurants you like to see and what cities you like to see BiteSite at. Just head over to Bites Plus Sites for more information. And tell me, do you feel like an app like this is helpful?
What do y'all think?
Hey man, stop gatekeeping. You got to cut the gatekeeping out. I want to know what you doing, what you eating. Where'd you get that sandwich?
Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I see that stuff on Instagram all the time. I see somebody's page. I'll be like, yo, oh my God, where can I get this? And you know what I mean? Like, yeah, niggas be gatekeeping like a motherfucker. Like, they don't want to tell you where they got the golden wings from or the da 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 da. So like, I love that as a concept to where it could be socially interactive and I can immediately get to, serving my stomach what it wants. Yeah, for sure. Sloan, what about you?
Oh no, yeah, I really like the setup of it. I feel like it's unique, and I feel like that's what just across the board in general, uniqueness is what you need to like actually make it, and whatever thing you're trying to do, doing the same thing that everyone else is doing isn't gonna get you money. So I'm glad he figured that out. So now he's making money.
Yeah, for sure. And then having an app ain't cheap. Basically, it's a second DoorDash but upgraded. That's facts. And you know what the sad part is? That young man needs to move fast before DoorDash sees that and goes, "Yo, we need to
a feature."
Yeah, patent that feature. Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Because other tech companies, they are quick to steal stuff. Like, man, it's super wild. All right, let's move on. I'm gonna do one more thing, and then we're gonna go topic of the day, and then we gotta hit the comic book. So let's get into this. I thought this was gonna be super important. Is secret files that were meant to stay classified. All right, number 5, the Wilson memo. Alleged notes from a top secret meeting where a Pentagon official learns about retrieved alien craft locked away in a private aerospace program. Never confirmed, but insiders say the silence speaks volumes. Okay, how do y'all feel about that? Yeah, aliens.
Not surprised.
I tell you what, my biggest thing about that is there are a whole bunch of people that they were actually locking up that were saying this, and they were just like, nah, it's a lie. And then sometime like 3 or 4 years ago, when like we found out that was just really real, or like I don't know, nobody really talked about it. You know what I mean? They were like, yeah, aliens are real, but just can y'all go on about your day? Like I just felt that was so weird. Like for them to just kind of casually be like, yeah, we've known for years. Like you knew, we knew. Let's just move on with it.
Right. All right. Project Horizon, U.S. Army, 1959, a classified blueprint for building a militarized moon base, including nuclear weapons, long before the Apollo missions. The files suggested they weren't just racing the Soviets, but preparing for something bigger. Okay. All right. Let's move on. That doesn't seem to be getting y'all weirded out. Okay. Project Blue Fly, U.S. Air Force covert program, an ultra secret operation designed to recover crashed objects, especially those of unknown or foreign origin, often linked to UFO retrieval efforts. Blue Fly worked fast to secure tech before the public or even allies could find it.
I have heard about this one.
Never heard that, but definitely sounds like something I would do if I was running a government.
It makes I don't mean to nerd out for a second, but like we've all seen like government officials taking metals and stuff like that, or different things and making weapons out of them. So that just like screams like there are a whole bunch of weapons, whether if they're bullets, whether they're like swords or whatever they can craft out of that. If something falls, you're definitely going to smith that metal or rock into something. So it's definitely out there.
Right. Facts. Benjamin Banger said, y'all already make me pray real quick. Well, you know, ain't nothing wrong with a good prayer every now and then, man. Call your grandmother, tell her you love her. All right. The Adam and Eve report, CIA declassified 2013, a strange document buried in CIA archives claiming Earth experiences violent pole shifts that wipe out civilization every few thousand years. The report describes sudden floods, earthquakes, and continents breaking apart as a part of a reoccurring cycle.
They don't know about
but is there that for one? And how do we know though? Like how would we ever know?
Yeah, because if it's every few thousand years, aren't you in the middle of the 1,000 years? Or like who reported it before those 1,000 years? Like there's a lot of questions.
And what was the last one?
Yeah.
That's wild. Yeah, y'all. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know,
it's just gonna come up on us like, oh, you know, like the cicadas are here, you know.
I thought Sloan was gonna tag this into some religious moments, but go ahead.
You see, what I found a reel which I feel like will kind of spook you out a little bit, because when it comes to these like supposed declassified files, it's like it's the government. I don't think they'll be able to let anything slip. But I think one thing that is real interesting is the fact that there is this thing going on. It's an AI page, but they talk about it and say that creepypastas, there's a high chance that there's a chance that those and stuff like that are the actual leaks. They're fantasy. They're basically a little bit blown out of proportion, but to actually address certain topics. Because, for example, the Slenderman, that whole thing, that supposed entity has existed way before we had internet. They actually have like, no, there's folklore reports, this, that, and the other about a tall, slender entity that kidnaps children. So it's like, wait a minute. So you're saying this stuff is based off of real stuff to a degree? And it's like, yeah, I'm like, because that's the best way to put it. Because the thing is, the government will only, if it's supposedly declassified stuff, the best way to actually leak actual stuff is to make it seem like it's fake. That's the best, hiding in plain sight. That's the best way to have any kind of information. That's
yeah. Now you go. Now you got me scared. That's how you're supposed to do it. All right. Benjamin Banger talking about not planet going global. Yeah, I heard the double entendre, the flip. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for bringing that up, sir. Project Stargate, CIA declassified 1995. A U.S. military program that trained psychic spies to remote view targets across the globe and even across time. One file describes a subject viewing Mars in 1 million BC, complete with pyramids and tall, shadowy beings. That was some bullshit. But you know what I'm saying? You just gotta let it ride. I thought that was dope though. That was dope. Oh, one last one, but this has nothing to do with nothing. This is a completely separate one. I saw this and I was like, yo, we got to talk about that. Earth's rotation is speeding up, leading to shorter days. I thought it was just me getting old. So, shout out to that. Shout out to Tristan. I have no idea what this is. WTFLIP. Okay.
Your age is showing. What the fuck?
Yes.
I know this ain't a conspiracy theory, but this is an actual true thing. In Texas, there's a field called the Killing Fields due to random dead bodies of women and young girls constantly appearing there without explanation.
Wait, where?
In Texas.
Of course it is. It's either going to be in Texas or Florida or Maine.
So wait a minute. So are they like dropping out of the sky like Platt, or are they like, is there a camera on? Is it like one area? So why don't we just put cameras on it so we can figure out where people come from?
Great question, Jay. So far, as far as I don't know. There's cameras that just say, "Hey, dead bodies, they disappeared." They're not like manifesting, but like they're found there alive.
Got you. All right. Let's do this. All right. So the main topic of the show is first superhero movie you fell in love with. Me and my nephew had some conversations, as well as Fame and I, talking about just like, because first of all, we went to see the Superman movie Thursday. Shout out to them. Interesting film. But I really it forced me to remember back, man, when I was a kid, Superman was like one of my first superhero movies. I think it was my first superhero movie. And I was obsessed with Superman. I loved every movie that came out of it. It had Richard Pryor as a part of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this was something that I could barely even fathom it as a kid, but it's stuck in my brain, and it's something that a film I could watch over and over. And I was just like, man, I want to know the whole team. Like, Jalen, what was the first superhero movie you ever saw, like as far back as you can remember?
Oh, that's easy. My favorite movie of all time. So superhero movie, any genre. Batman Forever.
Okay,
and
I like that.
This movie set the tone for a lot of just like my love for all things Batman, and not just Batman himself, but like the villains, just all of the characters. And then that started like, then I had to watch Batman and Batman Returns and Batman Forever and all of the other ones. But that one, the soundtrack,
Steel. A Kiss from a Rose.
That inspired my Halloween costume. I think I was in first grade, maybe kindergarten. I was Batgirl, or was that? That wasn't Batman Forever. That was Batman and Robin. Movie sucked. Characters were great, but that just set the tone for just
Sloan, what about you?
I'm so glad you asked.
He was
it's either Ultimate Avengers 1 or Invincible Iron Man, both Lionsgate projects. Arguably, Lionsgate Marvel was the best era for Marvel, in my opinion. Show wasn't for kids, but it definitely influenced my taste in superhero media. Invincible Iron Man, like before the MCU came around and we just had the cartoons and all that Invincible Iron Man set the tone for a lot of Iron Man media, especially like his tone goes like before, because nowadays he's always associated with like Black Sabbath and heavy metal. Before then, he would have like a more classical tune to him. You could find it. Just look up Invincible Iron Man soundtrack. I guarantee you it will be one of the most beautiful pieces of music you ever hear in your life. And not only that, it was a great reimagining of the original Iron Man tale. And like you could just tell it was like a fleshed out universe. You would tell us it was supposed to be connected because it connected to the best Doctor Strange movie. To get that MCU crap out of here, Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme. It was connected to that universe. So honestly, it's just anything Marvel's Lionsgate is what set my love for superheroes. I
Got
highly
you.
recommend y'all watch anything from there.
Benjamin Banger and Tristan and everybody that's watching, because there's so many of y'all, Caps Games World, everybody that's watching, in the comments, tell us your first superhero movie that you saw and that you love, that you fell in love with. Planet is your go.
So I don't think it's any surprise that the Power Rangers movie was the first for me. But when I really started thinking back, so the Power Rangers movie came out in 95 and the sequel came out in 97, but I was born in 96. So I think the earliest memories I had was watching that, but it had to have been in like 2000, maybe like 2001. So I know I saw them both back to back. So I like wasn't there for like the premiere, but I think those two movies like really set the tone just for the rest of my life, where my family knew that was my thing and they helped me like really get into it a lot more. And that's just kind of that was amazing for me.
Oh, dang. So you dressed up for you dressed up as a Power Ranger?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yo, Sloan, did you dress up like Iron Man? Was there a Halloween where you just went all out?
Oh no, I don't celebrate Halloween, but there was the most extravagant costume I've ever worn was an Akatsuki costume at GameCon Abu Dhabi back in 2021.
Okay, that's what's up. Yo, shout out to you. For me, I did have a Superman joint, but let me tell you how crazy it was. My grandmother made it. Like, she sewed it together. She went to the store. I don't know if y'all remember, and this is me showing my age. So back in the day, when you would go into certain stores, they would have they were like blueprints for sewing outfits. So they had like a Superman blueprint, and she bought the blueprint, and then she made the cape, and she made the shirt, and she made the pants and all of that. And like, I had that. Boy, you could not tell me that I wasn't Superman, bruh. You couldn't. I swear to God, my feet was off the ground and I was flying. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, that's super wild. All right. So I would say also, the next question I'm going to ask is, because I know, Jalen, you said that you made a costume and you was immediately out there. Did you ever dress up like Batman or like Batgirl, or you was just like, I'm sticking with?
Oh, I've been Batgirl a couple times. I've been Catwoman a couple times. Is that it? Is that it?
Is that it?
I think that's it. Yeah.
All right. So do y'all feel like over the years, because it's been some time now, with the exception of Sloan, because he's the youngest, is like, do you feel like your characters have evolved and grown with you, as much? I would definitely say, Jalen, Batman has evolved so much since, Batman Forever. And I really think they have done such a phenomenal job of, I'm talking this is your thing. Let me shut up. Jalen, you go ahead and answer the question.
They've done a phenomenal job at what?
No, I think they've done a phenomenal job at evolving the character, making him seem more realistic, but at the same time, keeping to the core of what Batman is all about.
I feel like it's a lot less fun. Like, it's just not, like, it's not as fun as it used to be. It's not as, like, of course, it's not as animated. Everything is dark. And I love dark, don't get me wrong. And Batman has always been dark, but it's just not as, it doesn't pull you in as much, I don't think.
Interesting.
I feel like they have evolved Batman into an enabler. That too. We can't. So we got to be honest with that, and with that moment. Not moment, that aspect of him.
I don't know how to even reply to that. Planet, what about you? Do you feel like the evolution of Power Rangers has been beautiful, or do you feel like they should be doing more?
I used to be a hater, and I used to think that like it was going down the tubes, but I had to kind of like look at things from a different perspective as I got older. And I really think that the show does really well. And I think that as the years, it has not changed much, but I think that that's a good thing, because I feel like they kind of kept the same message of just like, hey, you're going to try and do, like, you're going to have like people in your life that's doing bad things, but you should always try and do a good thing. And if you can do it with your homies, why not do it? Like, I feel like that message just kind of staying consistent, like my entire life, has been like really good. And I feel like that's done a lot of good for other people too.
For sure, for sure. Okay, let's go to the comments. All right, Christina. I hope you know what? I'm not gonna do your last name because I feel like I'm gonna murder it. So, but shout out to you, Christina. Thank you for tuning in. My first superhero I saw was Spawn. Wow. As a kid? Jeez. Do you consider that a superhero movie? Yes.
Absolutely.
Spawn.
It's a superhero movie.
Yeah, it's
a superhero for sure.
It's a lot of violence and cursing in it, but yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. It was an adult superhero, but yeah.
The movie was tame compared to the comic books. Yeah, it was really tame.
Word, for sure, for sure. Hey, look at who's in the comments and not online. Okay, I'm super jammed up, car trouble, but Spawn really was the movie that caught my attention. To this day, it always something superheroes out for vengeance that pull me in. Batman, great, but Spawn, damn, that's dirty. All right. Let's see. Tristan said Spider-Man 2002, Tobey Maguire. Let's see. I was 6 years old watching all three Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. Tobey is my childhood legend. Shout out to you, man. I enjoyed that as well.
I did too.
I really enjoyed
when that came out, and yes.
I'm more of like an Andrew Garfield kind of guy. I liked them when they came out, but I always thought as a kid they were just a little too serious. And at the time, like I was waking up and watching the Amazing Spider-Man on Saturday morning cartoons, like on Fox Kids and stuff like that. So I was kind of hoping for more like laughs, and I just always felt like those movies were super like serious. But I think I was just too young to get it like fully, to get that full energy of that movie. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Andrew Garfield is the most comic accurate Spider-Man personality wise. So that's Andrew Garfield is definitely my favorite one. To me, that's the only one. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Because Peter, people try to make him out to be this like, this a wimpy little nerd guy. There's actually quite a few times he incited, like he actually was the aggressor. Like he always thought he was smarter than most people, because he is. But he like insulted Flash. Like Flash didn't just swing on him for no reason. He's like, oh, what's that doodad? He's like, oh, well, that doodad is actually quantum computer, you lughead, kind of thing. And it's
kind of like we got the ultimate Spider-Man in Andrew, because it's like I want someone that is a little snarky, like you say, Sloan. Like he's not as nice of a guy. It's like if he is a little bit more arrogant, a little bit more of like a slacker, but kind of knows that he's smart. Like I feel like that kind of embodies the character like a lot more. I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spider-Man is to give him a shot of testosterone, move on from MJ, and give that man a job. For goodness sake.
Yeah,
let's move on. Job.
Let's move on to Betty Brant.
For now, he has a job.
He has a job.
Y'all
think Toby was a wimp after?
I don't think he was a wimp.
The first movie, like beyond the first movie.
In Far From Home, when he came back as like, oh, I'm an older Spider-Man, I thought that was super dope. Like I felt that nostalgia that everyone wanted to feel, but I just never felt like he was like a fun Peter. Like it kind of just felt like, if anything, he was just a little too serious. Like he just didn't feel like Peter to me. It felt like just kind of like a random person, honestly, or like a person that could have been playing a different role, someone more a darker role for sure.
Yeah, it's like. I agree with that take, because Toby, like, I won't say he was wimpy, but he was kind of a pushover. He didn't have he didn't even like have anyone. The only time we saw him get witty was as Spider-Man, even though really and truly he's witty all the time. You say something, he'll take a jab at you, be like, what you say? He's like, oh, you heard me, kind of thing. And that's not even Ultimate Spider-Man. That's main canon. He's been doing that since the 60s. Ultimate Spider-Man just doubled down on it.
All right. I love this. We got to start wrapping it up, and I got to get to the comic book of the day.
Yo, I'm coming on strong like I'm bursting through the page. Got that comic vibe, heroes rise, I'm ready to engage. Thoughts are heavy, but my mind's a canvas, painted bold with the rhythm in my soul. Watch the story unfold, fighting battles with my words like I'm spinning.
Nigga, that shit hard raps.
All right, so today's comic book for today is called Red Rapture. This is a fairly old, it's not old like 90s, but it came out like I'd say 4 years ago. It's been out ever since I was like in like late high school. So basically the premise of this series is a world where there's basically humans and these special, like they look like humans, but they're technically different. describe their powers. They basically have the ability to create and like manipulate. But the thing is, they're I don't. It's like they're almost a marginalized group, but only a certain select few of them. Like if generally speaking, like it's some. I'm sorry, the plot's getting averse me, but basically, it's kind of like a darker reverse take on Last Airbender kind of thing. So, and our protagonist, he didn't know he was one of these beings, and they're considered like blessed beings because like this. Sorry, I didn't think about the plot of this story, but so Red Raptor.
So go ahead. I'm sorry. Finish your thing up.
No, you could go ahead. I lost the plot. Basically, if you like Last Airbender and if you like dark tales, like say I don't know, Chainsaw Man, this will be a really good series for you. And it was created by Ethiopian creator.
This is super fire. How many do you remember how many volumes of it they have?
I think right now they have 2, maybe 3. It's been out for a while. It just needs more support to get more books out.
Okay, and can we get this from Amazon or another place?
Oh, you can get it from Amazon. I got it like a few days ago.
Okay, got you. What's the price on it? It's like 20.
I don't think so. It should be like around like $12 or something. It's not that expensive.
That's inexpensive. Yo, I wonder if we could get them on the show. I want to
$7.99.
Oh yeah, that's fire. Yeah, we definitely doing that. I'm definitely going. Yeah, got to support that. Yo, I would love to reach out to the author and see if we can get him on the show. I think that would be dope to get him to talk about it more.
Oh yeah, I can reach out to him.
Yeah, all right, that's what's up. Thanks, bro. I always love it when you bring a black comic on here so that we can support, man. And I say y'all, hey, and if y'all know anybody that's watching, if y'all know anybody that has a comic or a graphic novel or something like that, we would love to support. So just send it to us, like hit us in the DMs or hit one of us on social media or like, you know what I'm saying? Because we got to support our own. Plus, I'm always looking for some new content. So that's what's up. All right. So look, that is the wrap. We are 21 minutes behind schedule and I still got bonus content that I got to record. So we're going to get up out of here. But before we do, Planet, thank you so much, brother. I so appreciate you taking time to come rock with us tonight, bro. I wish we could have had you on camera, but at least we got to hear you and you could just tell us about everything we was doing, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me on the show. And if I'm able to come back, I'm gonna bring the entire Morphin Grid team, and I'll have them all on here so you guys can hear from them as well. Shout out to like the homie Ben, shout out to Torian, shout out to Morgan, Dan, Al, and Title. That's everybody. It's a lot of names. I'm sorry.
What's up? Yeah. All right, so we're gonna bring all of y'all back, and then we're gonna challenge y'all to a live stream game of some sort. We gotta get together and battle it out. My team versus your team. We gotta get something crazy.
We can definitely do a 3v3. I think the team will be super excited to do that. Absolutely.
Marvel Rivals.
For sure. Ooh.
Oh,
Rivals. Okay. Nah, that's definitely for sure. But for sure, like anytime you want to come back on Planet, just hit me up. If you're trying to promote something, say if you got any events and stuff coming up, bro, just shoot me the flyer. I don't got no problem, promoting it, and then we'll definitely try to pull up and support. He has already invited us to. Do you have any upcoming events that we can promote right now or be a part of?
Yeah, so I got like a few things that actually I can announce for the first time. I was gonna make the announcement yesterday, but I was busy. But we actually are doing an after party for Otakon this year in DC with Glotaku and Kosupier. It's gotta glow fast. So if you guys want to pull up to that, it's a free show, so you guys can pull up to that. And we actually have another show coming up this week in Philly at Space KTV with the amazing people at Soju Guild, and it is emo night versus EDM. And then after that, we have a panties and stockings a themed rave 2 weeks later.
Oh, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that one more time? Hey, what?
Panties and stockings.
Panties and stockings. It's an anime. My fault.
Wow.
It's a really good anime. It's really good. Like, I know it sounds wild. It's really, really funny.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared. For that. All right. Okay, so I definitely pulling up to Otakon, and I'm definitely going to the party. You said something about Comic-Con coming up, because I know Baltimore's Comic-Con is coming up in September, which I'm going to be there too. I've been trying to link up with them because I want to do a panel up in there, but I haven't been able to get anybody to hit me back. But go ahead.
So we'll be doing an after party there. It'll be myself, the other members of Morphin Grid, and right now the first artist we have confirmed is Mighty Mark. He's a club producer in Baltimore, so we're gonna have him on there, and also Soju Guild. We are just figuring out the logistics of getting them out here, and Kosu Pierce should be involved as well. So that's going to be a pretty big thing.
Shoot, Mighty Mark is my dog, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? All you got to do is say, "Hey, JS1 from VVC." He gonna be like, "Oh, that's my dog. That's my nigga." So
Mark is super. Mark's just like he's the tippy top of like the Baltimore people I've been trying to like be around. So just being able to talk to him, that's like knowing a hometown hero or like a local legend. You know what I mean?
Right, definitely. He's definitely one of that. But I just know for a fact that he's just the type of person where as long as you about your hustle and your grind, he will rock with you. You know what I mean? Because he's not playing around. Like, you know what I mean? He's out here to get paid. So, and he's all about lifting up the city and lifting up the music scene. And that's one of the reasons why him and I have such a kinship. You know what I mean? Because we both really believe in, you know, our city, taking our city to another space, you know, outside of the drama and the bull crap. Like, I really feel like we're talented, but you know, this show ain't about all of that. But I definitely can't wait, man. We got to hang out. I can't wait to link up. And like you said, man, like anytime you're ready to bring your team around, like, yo, like get them all together. We definitely would love to have all of y'all on here and just let's nerd out.
Absolutely. I think that the whole entire team would love that.
For sure. And we're ready to come on your radio station whenever you're ready for it. Look, we're
gonna talk. We're gonna set that up. We're gonna get that set up.
We'll come to you. And look, I'll bring the Hennessy, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the hell y'all drink. I don't know if y'all drink. Y'all may not even drink. So, you know, whatever. So, with that being said, Jalen, let's get them shout outs going.
Wow, that happened so fast. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Fame, who is tuned in. Shout out to Planet. Yeah, shout out to you guys in the comments.
Yeah, it's been lit tonight. Yeah, it's definitely lit. For sure. I appreciate y'all. Sloan, take it away. Unmute yourself, sir.
Shout out to the Black Nerd Podcast and all the staff. Shout out to my boy Tristan and Cap Games for pulling through. And shout out to Planet for being here.
For sure. Yo, I want to shout out Tristan. I want to shout out Fame. I want to shout out Christina. I want to shout out Benjamin Banger. Thank you so much, Benjamin. Yo, I love and appreciate not only he shouts you out, but you in the comments, man. We love that. Shout out to Cap Games World and anybody else that was in the chat. I really appreciate that. I've gotten a couple of hits on Twitter, but hey, I will get to that another time. Please make sure, if you haven't done so, follow every last one of these people, man. Sloan Tempest will keep you entertained all day. Just watch what you say in his comments because he's coming for you. Yo, shout out to Jalen. Make sure you follow her. She got the food on deck. So Planet, if you need somebody to chef up some food for one of your events, hold up, which way am I going? Yeah, holla at her.
No, wait, I think you were right the first time.
This way?
No, the other way.
Oh, okay, the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Shout out to my guy Planet for coming on. Shout out to him and his whole team. Y'all keep it up. And with that being said, we are out of here. Check y'all next time. Tomorrow, Star Wars Unlimited is dropping our first episode on our Patreon. Sign up on our Patreon right now. It's only $5. We love y'all. We check y'all next time. And peace. Everybody stay in here. Y'all don't go nowhere. Everybody else.
Here comes them black nerds. Sloan's on with big words. Kate slap makes us all smile. Jay's little stones every single time. Fame's kinda like a mastermind. While JS1 shows up every single time. Yeah. Powers unite, go to bring the fight. Cases is Black Nerd Podcast winning all the fights.